Drew Marine's protection programs for water systems rely on treatment using superior product, complete monitoring control, and accurate specialized test kits. Our program includes in-depth analysis and recommendations through thorough log reviews, resulting in decreased incidents of failures and decreased off-hire time. We support with onboard service engineer visits, providing comprehensive, hands-on, onboard training. All of Drew Marine's boiler water treatment programs include testing for neutralized conductivity levels to ensure that boiler water chemistry is within parameters. This tutorial will demonstrate the specific procedure to determine the level of neutralized conductivity in a low or medium pressure boiler water sample. Proper range should be between 0 and 700 microsiemens. Before running the test, it should be ensured that the person conducting the test is wearing proper PPE and that they have read and understood the SDS. To begin, ensure the water sample to be tested is taken after thoroughly flushing the sampling line or port. Always run the water for a couple of minutes before collecting the sample to ensure collection of a representative sample. Failure to follow this important step risks increasing the likelihood of inaccurate test results. Samples should always be collected in a cooled condition through a closed cooler to avoid the loss of volatile constituents of the treatment chemical or contamination and oxygen ingress from the engine room air. Samples should be cooled to 25 degrees Celsius or 77 degrees Fahrenheit. At the very least, samples collected in a container shall be kept closed when being moved to the testing area. Appropriate safety precautions are to be taken while collecting samples to avoid any injury. The sampling procedure shall be such that a correct representative sample is being drawn. This helps to ensure correct implementation of treatment program. To begin, rinse the beaker 3 times with the sample to be tested. This ensures no contamination from a previous test. Pour 100 ml of the cooled boiler water sample into the beaker. Ensure that the conductivity electrode is connected to the conductivity meter. Press the power button to power on the meter. Add 2 drops of phenolphthalein to the sample. Swirl to mix. If the sample turns pink, slowly add gallic acid powder to the sample until the pink color disappears. This will neutralize the sample. Place the electrode into the sample and ensure that the liquid level stays above the upper steel band. Stir the sample gently using the electrode to ensure a homogeneous sample. Allow some time for the reading to stabilize. Record the neutralized conductivity in Drew Marine log sheets. Here it is shown that the reading is 300 microsiemens, which is within acceptable range. This concludes the tutorial video on testing the boiler water neutralized conductivity using the conductivity meter. For additional instructions, reference the appropriate control test card or contact your Drew Marine representative.